Welcome to Liverpool. We're in the northwest of England, in the fifth largest city in the UK. Liverpool itself is really famous for its maritime history, its industrial heritage, and of course the many rock bands that emerged from here in the 20th century, namely the Beatles. In this video, we're going to show you the best things to do in Liverpool, including top attractions and some hidden gems. If you're a fan of heights and bird-eye views, then the Liverpool Wheel is conveniently located close to the waterfront. The Royal Albert Dock is a series of a complex of warehouses and dock buildings right on the seaside of Liverpool. It was the first building in the UK to be built entirely of cast iron, stone and brick with no wooden elements, meaning that it was non-combustible. So this is actually the first warehouse complex in the world with non-combustible materials. When it was first constructed in 1846, it was simply known as Albert Dock, and it was given the royal title in 2018. Today, this area gives amazing views onto the River Mersey. It's full of bars, cafes, it's of course still full of warehouses, and there are also massive event venues here, such as at the moment, Comic-Con is going on. This area is also a great place to start your day, as it's home to lots of museums and statues. The Tate Modern has a branch here, and if you want to learn even more about the maritime history of the city, you can head inside the Maritime Museum, which is sat over 4 floors and even includes exhibitions on the Titanic. And if you want to learn even more about the history of Liverpool, you can head inside the free to visit Museum of Liverpool, which has lots of exhibits on the history of the city. If you want to get a closer look at the River Mersey, then you can take one of the many river cruises that depart from along the docks. Just a short walk away from the docks, you'll reach the main city centre of Liverpool. This area is peppered with all kinds of different architectural styles, from the ultra-modern to more Regency and Victorian pieces. There's even this statue dedicated to Queen Victoria, just a short walk away from the docks. Liverpool is also home to one of the most famous and oldest football clubs in the UK. It was founded all the way back in 1892, and their home stadium is Anfield. The area is also home to the largest Pythang, which is a multi-archway gateway outside of China. The city is also home to the oldest Chinese community in Europe. The first ship from China came here in 1834 when merchants came to trade silk and cotton wool. In the 1860s, lots more Chinese immigrants came to the city, and today there is a thriving Chinese community here, and this area in particular, Chinatown, has lots of bars and restaurants and cafes. We were a bit hungry, so we stopped for lunch at a little cafe called the Bagelry, and I was surprised at their wide selection of plant-based food. Walk a few minutes uphill from Chinatown and you'll reach Liverpool Cathedral. This is the seat of the Bishop of Liverpool, and it's not only the longest cathedral in the world, but it's also the 5th largest. The structure was built between 1905 and 1978, and today it's completely free to visit. For an extra fee, you can go up the tower. As you can probably tell from the video, the weather wasn't that great. And we also didn't have a lot of time, so we simply opted to wander inside the free part of the building. But if I returned to Liverpool, I would definitely go up the tower. The interior of the cathedral was even bigger than I had imagined, and the extra space inside means that your eyes are truly drawn to the central altar. As well as being the biggest cathedral in Britain, the cathedral also boasts one of the largest organs in the world and some of the heaviest bells in the world. One of the more unusual things to see in Liverpool is the bombed out Church of St. Luke. It's free to visit, though suggestions of £2 donations are always appreciated. It was actually built in the 19th century and was destroyed during the Liverpool Blitz of 1941. Today, it serves as a memorial to those who lost their lives and a reminder that the horrors of war should never be repeated. We then hopped in the car to reach an area of Liverpool which is a bit further out from the city centre. If you're a Beatles lover, you've probably heard of this road before because it's the name of a 1967 Beatles single by the name of Penny Lane. The song was released as a double-sided single together with Strawberry Fields Forever and recounts Paul McCartney's childhood growing up on this street. Just a few minutes walk away from Penny Lane, you'll come to Sefton Park. This is a lovely green space, complete with statues and even a boating lake. It's actually on the site of a former deer park from the 16th century. Today, one of the greatest hidden gems of this park is a visit to the Palm House, which we're going to go to now. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more UK travel content. See you next time, bye!